2017 offseason was one for the memories, and that is when Kyrie Irving outed his way from Cleveland. He said, I don't want LeBron James on my team. And we all said, well, it kind of makes sense. LeBron James hinders the development of players. Kyrie Irving is a superstar talent, but maybe he just wants to grow and blossom. He was the guy who hit the clutch shot in Game 7. He was the guy who was taken #1 overall and then didn't get a chance to command his own team. So let's give him a shot. Let's have him go to the Celtics. Let's have him build a solid team around with a bunch of young guys coming up in their own, and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, while having older guys like Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, and then, of course, coming over with Gordon Hayward in free agency. The Celtics were powered to be a superhouse, and instead, they kind of failed their experiment, floundered a little bit trying to find a point guard with Kemba Walker, with Terry Rozier, and at the end of the day, the Kyrie Irving experiment did not work. But you know what? Let's go into the what-if machine. Let's go way back to the year of 2018, and we'll just say, you know what? The first year was injuries. That was the problem with the team. This year is going to be the year with everybody healthy, with injuries turned off, and with no flat earth theory videos available on NBA 2K23. We're going to see what if the Kyrie Irving Boston Celtics experiment worked. And the rest of the league, they're not going to be as competitive as this team is, because the Cleveland Cavaliers, they'd have Isaiah Thomas, who they tried to trade for, did not really work out in their favor. The Bucks are just about to hit their prime, but Giannis still hasn't reached the peak of his powers. Chris Middleton is still come along, and they had Eric Bledsoe on the team before they traded a haul of picks for Drew Holiday. The Philadelphia 76ers were still rocking the Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and can you believe it, Markelle Fultz experiment. So a lot of teams are trying to be competitive, but nobody is as good as the Boston Celtics are right now, theoretically. So the team is going to look something like this out of the starting lineup. Kyrie Irving at the 1, Jaylen Brown at the 2, only an 85 overall at this point. Gordon Hayward at the 3, Jason Tatum also only an 85 at this point, and Al Horford, the ageless wonder, at the center position. Coming off the bench, Marcus Smart, Scary Terry, Marcus Morris, and Greg Monroe. Man, do you remember when he was in the league? And this was before Semi Ojeleye turned good. This was before Daniel Tice and Robert Williams turned into beasts of their own right. Power rankings wise, this Celtics team is only 6th for 2K Sports, and Eric Boner has them 7th. Well, I guarantee you they're going to do a lot better than that. And here at the All-Star break is Team James Harden and Team LeBron James. Y'all remember when James Harden was one of the best players in the league? Man, it's been so long. 35 points per game. Can you believe that? On Team James Harden is Stephanie Curry, Giannis, Jimmy Buckets, and Joel Embiid. On the other side, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Victor Oladipo. Man, I remember Prime Vic too. Oh, the memories. For the reserves is Cliff Paul, Damian Lillard, John Wall, man, Tobias Harris, Paul George, Boogie Cousins, and Andre Drummond. On the other side, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Blake Griffin, Kemba Walker, Kristaps Porzingis, Kevin Love, and Bradley Beal. The NBA was in a really fun time at this point. We're doing pretty good. 34-19. Started off the season slow. Why are the Cavs 39? Because of LeBron. We were about a 500 team starting the season. I guess it was just trying to figure out the chemistry and all that fun stuff. And then we went on a huge win streak here, as you can see in the month of January and December. So the Celtics are certainly where they need to be. Looking at the player stats, of course, led in scoring by Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum right behind him, and Jaylen Brown. Nothing to do, nothing to see. His current league leader in scoring is James Harden, 35.8 points per game, 4 points up on Damian Lillard. I mean, damn. Kevin Durant and Stephanie Curry are both on the Warriors at this time. If y'all remember, it's the final season of that. Rebounds is going to Rudy Gobert, and assist is Draymond Green. Leading the league in assists. Okay. Steals is Benjamin Simmons. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. Focal percentages is DeAndre Jordan. Still on the Clippers, too. 3-point champion is J.R. Smith, and free throw champion is Kyrie Irving. J.R. Smith still in the league. Ah, man, I love J.R. Smith. He's just such a funny player to watch. No changes that we're going to make. And James Harden wins MVP and scoring champion at 36 points per game, 10 assists, 49 from the field, 87 from the free throw line, and 41% from the three-point line. I don't know, man. He's putting up Luka Doncic numbers right now. That is nutty. Rookie of the year goes to Benjamin Simmons, 18, 7, and 8. Can you imagine that? 25% from the three-point line. Julius Randle, 6th man of the year on the Lakers. Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year. Tyus Jones, most improved. Stats are a little funky right now, so it is what it is. Ty Lue is coach of the year of the LA Clippers. Really? Oh, and I guess Joshua Bridges is executive of the year for the Clippers as well. Let's see if any Celtics make any all-NBA teams. Not seeing it right now, not seeing it right now, and not seeing it right now. Defensive teams, probably not as well. So there we go. Jason Tatum, I guess, was a rookie at this point. Sure, on the all-NBA first team. I don't really know how that's working out. But we did Well, not bad, not great. Finished exactly where 2K predicted us to be. 6th are the Celtics. So it's okay. We were struggling a little bit. We go on losing streaks. We go on winning streaks. I think the team needs to consolidate some of his talent. Obviously, Gordon Hayward is a problem. So we're going to move him sooner rather than later. Maybe get a good defensive player like a Jonathan Isaac instead of him. But Jason Tatum led us in scoring, 22.6 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for him. KYRIE Irving right behind him, 22, 4, and 7.5 assists. Jaylen Brown, 3 20-point per game scores is just elite. Al Horford, a little bit of a disappointment, 9 and 10. And rebounds, assists. How do we do from the 3-point line? 43% for Jason Tatum, 45% for KYRIE Irving. Jaylen Brown, 42. Scary Terry, 42. Gordon Hayward, 40. Al Horford, 30. Or Marcus Smart, 39. I mean, the talent theoretically is here. We just didn't seem to put it all together yet in this season. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong thing. Team stats. Scoring-wise, we were 4th. Defensively, we were not a good team. Yeah, we need to get better defensively. It's because of Al Horford, middle of the pack, 15th at 13.4. And Gordon Hayward, that's holding us back. 6.5 point differential puts us 6th in the NBA. Focus percentages, we are 4th. 3-point percentages, we are 1st. 2nd, only to the Warriors, 44% as a team. That'll happen. That'll definitely happen. And free throws, we were 1st. All right. Well, let's see. Did we look at the league leaders? I don't think we did. But James Harden lead the league in scoring. Rebounds is Rudy Gobert, assists is Draymond Green. I mean, it's the same as the All-Star break. So let's take on the Chicago Bulls as we are the 2 seed behind the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this was such a fun matchup back when it was going on. KYRIE Irving versus LeBron James. So the Bulls have Chris Dunn, defensive stopper. Zach LaVine, only an 83 overall at this point. Bobby Portis before he punched, what's his face? Nikola Mirotic in the face. Robin Lopez, a young Lauri Markkanen. Yeah, they're just not a really good team. We're probably going to mop the floor with them. I say that. We lose game 1. We're losing. Why is our team not scoring? KYRIE Irving, 13 and 8. Jason Tatum, 12 and 8. Jaylen Brown, 11. Meanwhile, Zach LaVine's going off for 28. Bobby Portis, 21 and 8. Justin Holiday is put up 18. What is wrong with our team? We can't score? Is it our system proficiency? What's going on? We're balanced. Well, balanced. 4.5 stars. This team doesn't want to win. Okay. Well, we win game 3. Win game 4. Here we are. Big game 5. And we go up 3-2, winning 3 in a row. Jason Tatum, 28 and 5. Jaylen Brown, 19 and 8. Scary Terry, 19. KYRIE Irving, 15 and 8. It's a good bounce back. I'll say that. And we have game 3. Hey, it ain't 2K if it ain't game 7. Will the number 2 seed Boston Celtics make it out of the first round, or will they fall embarrassingly to the Chicago Bulls? We're winning here in the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th. A little bit of a lead, 5 minutes left, 4-point lead. I don't really think I'm going to hop in round 1, but it looks like we may have to. Maybe I'll hop in with a minute left. Yeah, 1-point game, 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Sure, KYRIE Irving. Let's see if you can play. You're not in right now. Hello? Let me guess. KYRIE Irving, the whole reason we're playing this video, fouled out. KYRIE Irving, 13 points, 6 fouls. God, I love 2Ks. They always foul out. It's just unbelievable why this happens every time. And Jason Tatum just going to go to the paint, get a wide open layup. Hey, Jason Tatum is clutch. But we already knew that. We wanted KYRIE Irving to be clutch. I wanted the KYRIE Irving to Jason Tatum connection to be clutch. But no, we're playing with Terry freaking Rozier instead. Defense. Ugh. 2K just annoys me, man. Bobby Portis, steal the ball. Chris Dunn, I guess, can take as many shots as he wants. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contested. Is that David Nwaba? I mean, if that's the guy who's going to take your shot for you, good luck, my friend. Jaylen Brown streaking, getting a wide open layup, and this is pretty much game. 5-point game, 47 seconds left. That should be all she wrote. I guess we need maybe one more stop before I can really call this game over. Game over, game over. Zach LaVine, wide open for 3 splash. Oh, he missed. And they have to foul. All right, we're going to call it there. I don't need to do the foul game. We win 112-118, game 7 of the first round, beating the lowly Bulls with like 180 overall. Not a good start, but here we are taking on the Toronto Raptors back when Kyle was still good. DeMar DeRozan, OG Anunoby was a super raw prospect. Serge Ibaka, Jonas. Yeah, this was before the Kawhi trade. They had everybody. Gonna be a fun one. Let's see. Can we win game 1? We do. Can we win game 2? We do. Jason Tatum going off for 30 and 5. Al Horford 18, 11 and 7. Jaylen Brown 15 and 5. Kyrie Irving has been a huge disappointment this far, but we are just sweeping them, and that is all she wrote. 4-0 taking on the Sixers. No, I wanted to take on Bronny. Benjamin Simmons, JJ Redick, Robert Covington, Dario Saric, and a prime Joel Embiid. Really wanted to take on LeBron James, but it is what it is. We lose game 1. Kyrie Irving goes off 25 and 8. Jason Tatum 23 and 6. Jaylen Brown a little bit of a disappointment. I don't know why the team doesn't produce well, and we gave Ersan Ilyasova 30 points. Okay, Ersan Ilyasova is carrying their team. Here we are, 2-1, and we are up 3-1. JJ Redick was their highest scorer. Dario Saric 19 and 10. Ben Simmons 18, 5 and 6. Joel Embiid disappearing completely. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving all doing what they do best, and we advance to the finals. Kyrie Irving is Eastern Conference Finals MVP, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, taking on the Houston Rockets. Kyrie versus James, Cliff Paul versus Jaylen Brown. It's a good matchup. I think we should theoretically win as we lose game 1. James Harden 48, 6, 13. Wow. Cliff Paul 14 and 9. It was the James Harden show, and none of our team came to play. What are these stats, dude? 16, 13, 11, 11. We have so much talent on this team, and we can't even get a 20 point per game score. We're going to get swept 2-1 and down 3-1. Al Horford is our highest scorer. Meanwhile, James Harden put up 50. Yeah, we're going to lose, and we deserve to. The Rockets go on to win the championship. James Harden wins NBA Finals MVP. Well, they made it to the finals, so that is a year of improvement. What I'm thinking is we just need to make maybe one small move, let the team continue to develop, and yeah, maybe, I don't know, draft lottery. Do we have a draft pick? I feel like we traded everything to the Cavs, so we shouldn't have anything. Who knows? I'm not going to look at this screen for too long. Staff signing. We have Joe Mazzulla here as head coach just because it's the old system. No. Ime Udoka, no Brad Stevens. You know, let's just put in, ooh, Pop is here. I'll give Pop a max offer. Take away big man coach, who cares about big men? Take away Posty, who cares about the Posty? And let's send Greg Popovich an offer. Say, do you want to come and be a head coach for us? And I guess we'll fire Mike Stouffer, make this a little bit juicier. And then worst case scenario, we just hire Mike Stouffer right back as well. Boom. Who wants to join our team? Mike Stouffer does. Greg Popovich is going to ignore us because he is a jerk. Whatever. Going on to the draft class, the fastest man of this class is Josh Okogie, Lonnie Walker, and Landry Shamet. Most agile is Josh Okogie, Lonnie Walker, and Herbert Wright Foreman, and Hami Diallo. Highest vertical is Hami Diallo, Dante DiVincenzo, and Anthony Simons, and Michael Porter Jr. Highest bench press is Robert Williams, which is bizarre. Wendell Carter Jr., Bruce Brown, and Mo Wagner, and Justin Graham. Best shot three-pointer, Duncan Robinson, Mikal Bridges. This is the right draft class, right? Why do we have Robert Williams? Do the Suns have Mikal Bridges yet? No. So the roster was wrong. There's going to be 2 Robert Williamses running around? What are we going to do? Anyway, going on to the NBA draft. Do we have any picks? We have nothing. Okay. I'd like to get maybe a pick 10 and just kind of experiment, see if we can have somebody good fall to us, come off the bench, be a little bit more depth. And there we go. Charlotte Hornets give us the number 8 overall pick. Number 1 overall of this draft class to the Grizzlies goes DeAndre Ayton. Again, going over Luka. How many times do I have to teach you, old man? Well, number 2 to the Mavericks goes Luka, and it works out that way. Number 3 to the Pelicans goes Trae Young. Number 4 goes Wendell Carter Jr., and we're going to skip to our pick here at 8. See who is available. Shea. I mean, that's just stupid not to take him. A lot of fun players here, you know, Dante DiVincenzo, Grayson Allen, Mo Bamba, Jalen Brunson, Michael Porter Jr., Colin Sexton, but we're just going to take Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, best player available, and never look back. How Luka Doncic is A, an 85 overall, and B, just sitting there not being taken is beyond me. Rookie signing, we're going to bring in Shai. He's only a 78 overall, which is interesting, and I need to go nerf Luka now because he is not an 85 overall his rookie year. He just wasn't. Did he even win Rookie of the Year? I don't think so. I just wish someday I could understand the fascination with Luka Doncic that the entire world has. Like, I get he's a good player, but is he the greatest thing that's ever happened to basketball? No. We're going to be looking for some salary dumping trades here. I'm going to be trying to get Gordon Hayward gone, Marcus Smart gone, no. Daniel Tice gone, no. Markieff Morris gone, that's the word. And we're going to be trying to pick up a good center. I think Capella might just be that dude. But there's some good draft picks that I like here. Some good young players. Jaren Jackson Jr. we could play at the 5. Yusuf Nurkic, Clint Capella are both options. If I look at centers, though, at this point in the league, there's not a lot of good centers. Who would realistically I'd want to take? Rudy Gobert, maybe. Clint Capella is younger. Marcus Saul, Boogie Cousins. Yeah, I think Clint Capella right now is realistically the best defensive-minded center that I could hope for. So I'm going to go ahead and make that flip. Gordon Hayward for Clint Capella, and let's call it there. Go to the Hawks and say, hey, I don't want Taurean Prince. Oh, that's right. He was on the Rockets. I'm stupid. How am I so dumb? He's on the Rockets. So get rid of Marcus Morris. Go Gordon Hayward. Go to the Rockets. Give me Clint Capella. They want Daniel Tice for Isaiah Hardenstein. I will do that any time of the day. Although Isaiah Hardenstein's been pretty good since he joined the Clippers. 21 years old. Interesting. Just going to have to dump you, though. Thank you, sir, for your services. Give me a future first from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the next pick, Markieff Morris is good enough right now. What I'm going to do is actually play Shea at the 3. I know he's a point guard by nature, but Scary Terry is here, and he's a shooter as well. Marcus Smart is here. He's kind of a shooter as well. And then Shea, you know what? Shea can be backup point guard. So we're going to rock like a 5-guard lineup. So KYRIE Irving, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum, who knows? And then Clint Capella and Robert Williams. Need to bring back some of our guys. That includes KYRIE Irving, and that includes the big man. What's his name? Does KYRIE Irving have offers? He does. We're gonna have to max him out and hope that he comes back, because this is the KYRIE Irving video. If you don't come back to the Boston Celtics, what are we even doing here? It looks like he will. Yeah, we need to bring back Big Al. How can I make that work? See what they say. Al Horford does take it. That would put us over the hard cap. Really? The hard cap in this game? Really? I have to give up Robert Williams because he's a 71 overall? Really? Okay, game. All these contracts are stupid. Here, take that. Can I have my guys back now? Yes, okay. Sorry. Not sorry. And there we go. So it's going to be called a sign and trade with Al Horford. Let's see what we can find for him. Get him to a good new home. Who wants to be our power forward of the future? Tobias Harris, I'm in. Let's see if I can just do Lauri Markkanen straight up for Al Horford. They're not interested in this deal. Well, I will give you a future first-round pick. You're getting more stars, more talent, and there we go. So this is going to be the new look team. KYRIE Irving, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum going to drop down to 3, Lauri Markkanen, Markieff Morris, Marcus Morris, and then Clint Capella all by his lonesome at the 5. Do we need a backup center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do not. As for free agency, looks like a few guys are still out there. Gonna boom and boom and boom. Anthony Davis going to the Heat? I don't know about that on a 4-year, $193 million contract. KYRIE Irving coming back to us. Victor Oladipo going to the Nets instead of Kyrie. Boogie Cousins to the Clippers. Kevin Love back on the Cavaliers for the rest of his career. Andre Drummond to the Pacers. Andrew Wiggins to the Hornets. Nikola Vucevic to the Mavs. Of course, they get a white foreign big man. Andre Iguodala to the Pacers, and Steven Adams back on the Thunder. Player progression. Let's see how our guys are doing. We need to get younger, get more development, and have KYRIE Irving and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and everybody just take over. Markieff Morris, Marcus Morris, I don't know why I keep making the same mistake, is down to a 79 overall. Everybody seems to develop nicely, though, besides him. Let's just go on to the next season and see how we do. And this will be the 9-man rotation. KYRIE Irving at the 1, Jaylen Brown at the 2, Jason Tatum at the 3, Lauri Markkanen at the 4, and Clint Capella at the 5. Coming off the bench, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Marcus Morris, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I know we're a little undersized. We'll see how this works out because we had a good team. We were number 2 in the power rankings for 2K Sports and Eric Boner as well. Let's make the playoffs. Let's win a championship. Let's make the KYRIE Irving experiment work. Just want to point out that we started off the season a little bit rough. Not that we were bad, but we had more losses than I expected. Picked up like 10. I think we were 28-10 at some point, and then we absolutely took off. Nothing but dubs for the rest of the season as we finished 65-17. Nikola Jokic wins MVP. Who would have thought? 26, 12, and 10. Rookie of the year is Luka Doncic. No surprise there. Nikola Vucevic, 6th man of the year for the Luka Mavericks. Defensive player of the year is Kawhi Leonard, who is a 99 overall in this simulation on the Spurs still, no less. Most improved player is Bam Adebayo. 12, 7, 6 to 8. I don't know about that. Mike Stouffer, though, our boy, is coach of the year as we win executive of the year. All NBA first team, no Celtics. Second team, no Celtics. Third team, nobody. Defense, nobody. We got blanked completely. Did Shea at least make something? No. Okay, nothing at all. Good to see. Who gives a damn about us? But we did finish 65-17, 8 games up on the Philadelphia 76ers, who we beat last season before we even got better. Scoring champion went to Anthony Davis of the Heat. Can you imagine if this was the scenario that happened? James Harden fell to 2. Don't see any Celtics there for us. Our rebounds is Rudy Gobert, and assist is Russell Westbrook, averaging a triple-double alongside Nikola Jokic. Steals is Kawhi Leonard, blocks is Anthony Davis, and fucker percentages is DeAndre Jordan. 3-point champion Nikola Jokic, and free throw champion is KYRIE Irving, our dude, that guy, the stud, the alpha. Although Jason Tatum has taken over the team in scoring 25 points, 7 rebounds. Jaylen Brown right behind him, 23, 5, and 4. KYRIE Irving, 18, but 9 assists. The true facilitating man that we needed. Laurie was good. Terry Rozier was great off the bench. Clint Capella gave us exactly what we need from our starting center. 3-point shooting, how did we look? 46% for Jason Tatum, 43 for Jaylen Brown, 40 for Lauri Markkanen, 45 for Kyrie, 41 for Scary Terry. Marcus Morris even shot 39. Marcus Smart, we're just not going to talk about that. Team stats, we finished probably what? Number 1 offensively, number 1 defensively, best team in the NBA, 16.8 point differential, number 1 in the NBA, right ahead of the Warriors, who still have Kevin Durant, no less, and Farron Hunt and Jakob Poeltl. Funny. All right, I guess they got rid of Draymond Green. That's not nice. Field goal percentages, we are first. 3-point percentages, we are first. And free throw percentages, we are third. I will take that. I will also take us whooping the Nets, ironically, in the first round. D'Lo, Victor Oladipo, Caris LeVert, Jaren Jackson, Jared Allen. Fun team. We're just going to be a better team overall as we win game 1. Win game 2. How we doing? KYRIE Irving, 24 and 5. Jaylen Brown, 22. Jason Tatum, 21. We are just a good team. They are not. Caris LeVert, 28. Funny. Man, this Nets squad back with D'Lo, Caris LeVert, Kenny Watkins, was that his name? Kenny Atkinson coaching them. They were just such a fun young team. And then they basically blew it all up so they could have, you know, KYRIE Irving, Kevin Durant. But we have our matchup that we have been waiting for. The Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron versus Kyrie. The old man versus the young stud. Who's going to get their revenge? Is it Bron for saying, fuck you for trying to trade away and leave this team? Or is it KYRIE Irving for saying, fuck you for holding me back? Let's see. Game 1. We win. Jaylen Brown, 29. KYRIE Irving, 22 and 9. Clint Capella, 16 and 16. Jason Tatum, 8, 9, and 8. Weird game from him. Kevin Love led them in scoring, 35-15. LeBron James, 23, 6, and 7. Not a great stat line for the King. As we win game 2, are we going to sweep as we are currently up 3-0? Kevin Love. Again, 35 and 10. Bron put up 20, 11, and 9. Elfrid Payton had a more impressive stat line than LeBron James did. All right, Jason Tatum going to be killing it. KYRIE Irving, 22 and 12. Terry Rozier off the bench, 22 points in 21 minutes. I mean, we are good as we sweep, almost swept the King 4-1 fashion. Moving on to take on the Washington Wizards. John Wall, Bradley Beal in their prime, Otto Porter. Ersan Ilyasova has been killing us. Kelly Oubre, they were a fun team back in the day. Never amounted to anything, but hey. Win game 1, Laurie went out for 33 points. Jason Tatum, 37-7. KYRIE Irving, 16 and 18. He has really embraced the facilitator role for this team, and I'm proud to see that. Jaylen Brown, only 9 points. Ersan Ilyasova again. Who are you, bro? He's averaging 20 points per game in the playoffs. Like, what? We win game 2. Are we going to win game 3? We're just going to sweep. Whatever. Going on to the NBA Finals, trying to get our revenge. Jason Tatum, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Stephanie Curry, Western Conference Finals MVP. And talk about a matchup for the ages. Warriors versus Celtics. Again, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Kevon Looney, and Jakob Poeltl. That's stupid. 2K is stupid, man. As we win game 1, Laurie led the team in scoring, 31 points in 29 minutes, 8 rebounds. KYRIE Irving, 25 and 10. Jason Tatum, 15. Marcus Morris, 15. Jaylen Brown, 14. Clint Capella, 13 and 17. Scary Terry, 10. All right. Steph Curry was really their only producer. Tyler Johnson played really good. Kevin Durant, kind of disappointing there. Only 16, 8, and 8. Game 2, they win. Game 3, they are up 2-1 on us, and it is back to a 2-2 series. Stephanie Curry, 39, 3, and 7. Patrick Baldwin is on the team. Okay. Yeah, that's just not right. We are up 3-2. KYRIE Irving went off 31, 5, and 9. Jason Tatum, 30 and 4. Kevin Durant, 40, 11, and 7. And we are going to hop in with this clutch pivotal game 6. They need to win this to force a game 7. We are looking to become NBA champions going into the fourth quarter with about a 7-point deficit. Close game. If they grab a lead, I'll hop in. Otherwise, we're going to be going back to Boston to the, TD Garden. I don't know arena names, all right? I'm not a fanboy. As we lose by 3, 121-124. Here you are, game 7. Boston versus Golden State. The rematch. The legends. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and we are blowing them out completely. Look at the scoreboard, 20-point game as the Boston Celtics with Kyrie Irving at the controls are going to be NBA champions. The Kyrie Irving experiment has paid off. We're going to hop in with 1 minute left and just have some fun happen, of course. Most of our starters aren't in, but that's fine. You know, why would you? Look at Steph Curry here crying. I don't know why they traded Draymond Green, but that really probably would have been the move that put him over the top. Okay, just dribbling the ball. I built up all this hype and all this fun, and it's like, oh, actually, we're just going to be boring. It's fine. Steph Curry, Kevon Looney, Tyler Johnson, clock running down, Clint Capella, Steph Curry, splash. Well, there we go. Let's get a little moves with Kyrie. Double cross going around. Klay Thompson going around. Everybody taking it for himself, and he just gets 2 points the easy way. Of course, Kyrie Irving, filthy with the handle. One of the best finishers in the NBA, especially for his size. Barely what? We'll call him 6'1" on a good day. Kyrie Irving's handle and finishing is legit. Here we go, rocking the screen and roll with Clint Capella. Kyrie Irving on Steph Curry. You just can't stop him. Okay, he stopped him. Well, that happened. And the Warriors are going to dribble out the clock as Boston wins Game 7 on their home court and becomes NBA champions. Kyrie Irving leading the way, brings the team to the promised land, bringing along the young guys like Jason Tatum, like Jaylen Brown, showing them how to win, showing them how to be professionals, showing them his favorite podcast about, well, this is the Kyrie Irving what if experiment. And man, it was just such a fun time to be alive as a basketball fan because we all thought Kyrie Irving was going to move this team, move the needle, have them take that next step, and they just continued to come up short yet again. Of course, LeBron James leading the way to being the champion, and Kyrie Irving, but he was injured the first season, and then the second season, they just didn't enjoy playing with him. And you can see that now in Brooklyn. A lot of players, they like him as a person, as a human. I'm sure he's a good guy, but he's a struggle to play with. And, well, in 2K, you don't have to worry about that. As you can see, the Boston Celtics finally, once again, lifting the Larry O'Brien trophy. Mike Stauffer standing here with his team saying, we did it. We are the champions, my friend. We kept fighting till the end. Thank you, Adam Silver, for repeating the same speech every single season. Mike Stauffer going to lift the trophy. Jason Tatum's hand is going to glitch through it like it doesn't even exist. Boston Celtics, what are they, 17-time champions? 18? I don't remember. And Kyrie Irving wins NBA Finals MVP. How about that? Man, alternate timeline, I'll say. And that is going to do it for this one. We'll give one quick peek at the box score. Okay, that was weird. Jaylen Brown, 31 points in the close of the game. Jason Tatum, 29, 11, and 6. They just played incredible, as they are now in real life. Kyrie Irving, 23 and 14. He just became the facilitator that they've been looking for so long. Terry Rozier was good. Lauri Markkanen was a good pickup. Shea. Clint Capella, unappreciated pickup of the century because he was a defensive stopper that this team needed. Of course, they have it right now in real life in Robert Williams. Of course, he's always hurt. And Kyrie Irving, 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 9.7 assists. NBA Finals MVP. That is going to do it for this What If experiment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.